Yes, you're right. We have a lot of examples. As I said, we've filed, almost 300 proposals. They haven't all been successful, but many of them did result, I would say, in concrete changes and improvements to corporations, both the transparency as well as actual changes in behavior. So in preparation for this, I was looking back to see sort of like what are some of the things we've achieved recently. Just in 2022 alone, we had companies make commitments to improve oversight and disclosure of corporate political spending. We had companies that actually evaluated their mandatory arbitration programs and made changes to those. And then I guess, the one that maybe I'll spend just a minute or two going into more detail on was a company that we had engaged on the issue of climate change. And so we had filed with a company called Air Products in previous years, and they had made some changes. They established Scope 1 and 2 GHG emission reduction goals. And we came back to them because we really also felt like they needed to have Scope 3 greenhouse gas emission reduction goals. And so as a result of our engagement with them around the 2022 shareholder proposal, they did actually agree to do Scope 3 emission reduction goals alongside the existing Scope 1 and 2 targets. They also agreed to adopt a net zero by 2050 goal. They also, I would say in part because of our engagement, recognize the importance of having supportive policy and regulations around climate change, and they publicly supported the Inflation Reduction Act as well, as part of, I think, their overall recognition of how actually important it is for companies to manage their approach to climate risk.